to compose herself. Will this do it? We have the legal person with a riptide over the moonsault. Down goes Kyrie. Rhea to the cover. She may do it. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky with the top titles. Here are your winners. And new WWE Women's League. Battle it was to kick off the new year with gold on the line. And Rhea Ripley wins her second. I told you strange things are going to happen tonight. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to ringside. Michael Cole and Corey Graves here tonight. Congratulations to the new tag team champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. It's going to get weird, I think.
I hope so. It better. We came here for stranger things night on Monday Night Raw. I want to get as weird as possible.
Are you ready for our main event? Punk Breaker for the world title champion. Get in line because someday somebody is going to beat me for this, but it ain't going to be you. It will be Spear GTS 1, 2, 3. In the world against the young man.
And there are a ton of eyes on Gunther. Listen, before we go out there, it's a big night. Okay? First Raw of the new year, 1 year anniversary on Netflix. There are a ton of eyes on this show tonight, and there are a ton of eyes on you. And I'm talking about that locker room. Everybody saw you beat John Cena, and nobody can take it away from you, okay? You earned it. But everybody has seen how you acted afterwards. The disrespect, and how much you seem to enjoy it. So look, you do what you want, but it's a huge night. Go out there, talk from your heart, get it all off your chest. My advice to you, mix in a little respect. It goes a long way.
Respect.
Yeah, respect.
The abhorred ring general. And it's stuff like this that has everyone pulling him out of this building.
Good to maybe the only superstar on the roster who could make Vecna a better character. But the
I couldn't have been in that front row. I was saying, hey, bitch, let me get that shirt, bitch. Let me get that hoe, bitch.
Ring General is here. He's live and he's fixed. Pizza, pizza.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation for not wiping fully clean because he was relying on the dry stuff to wipe. Yikes. But what man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. Behold, wet, extra large dude wipes. See how wet dude wipes completely clears while dry TP smears, leaving debris behind? Uranus. Ditch the itch and switch to wet, extra large dude wipes for the best clean, hands down.
When you think work, you think boobs. You think boobs, you think ending the day with the same number of toes you started with. Because you're thinking heavy equipment. You think heavy equipment, you think construction. You think construction, you think welding, torching, and hammering without the smashing, puncturing, and scorching. Now you're thinking on your feet. When you think feet, you're thinking boots. You think boots, you're thinking Ariat.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I want another round.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about. Here's to this.
It's a new Finn Balor. Also this week on the table, of course, AJ Styles going to be an interesting conversation between those two. Stephanie McMahon welcomes Liv Morgan, who returns to the ring tonight for the first time in over 6.5 months. Tonight we are not in Hawkins, Indiana. We are in Brooklyn, New York. But what a night it is. Stranger Things joining forces with WWE for an incredibly special Monday Night Raw right here on Netflix. Well, he who remains is none other than the man who retired John Cena, Gunther.
I've been asked by management to show a little bit of respect. But what about some respect for me? Respect for the man that made John Cena do the one thing he said he would never do. Respect for the man that made John Cena tap out like a little...
Well, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who has made it pretty clear in the past few weeks that he doesn't respect the way that Gunther's handled this whole John Cena thing. Styles is certainly entitled to his opinion. If you want to shut Gunther up, do something about it.
If you are here to tell me about respect, AJ, you are punching above your weight. You and I both know I'm the greatest wrestler in this company right now. And that includes you. Because I'm the man that made John Cena tap out like a little... You know what, AJ? Like a little bitch! So that now leaves us with one question. AJ gonna do about it? That's what I thought. Nothing.
Well, this has quickly become a combustible situation between these two. AJ Styles, Corey, and Eddie completely respects John Cena. Great rivalry they had over the years. He does not like the way Gunther's going about things.
I mean, I said that AJ Styles was walking out from the ring. Do something about it if you feel that the disrespect is that strong. But I don't know that I can believe what just happened before our very eyes. AJ Styles just pulled Gunther's card in front of the entire...
She's just...
Ugly ass.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
And the former Intercontinental Champion, Big Time Bex, against the upstart champion Maxine. They battle for the Women's Intercontinental title live next on Netflix.
This is my crime scene. Let me run it.
2:30.
KFC $10 Tuesdays.
30, 20, 10, 0, 6, 50, 40, 30, 20. Yep. 10.
Outlet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Rumble is presented by Cricket. Join Cricket Nation to get reliable nationwide 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket. And by Ram Trucks, nothing stops Ram. And by Intuit TurboTax. Now this is taxes.
If I shoot a missile at a Ram truck, it will explode. Therefore, a Ram truck can be stopped.
I am listening. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, I hear you. Calm down.
I don't care who wins tonight. I'm not going to the back of the line. Make something happen.
Ivy, as I've said, until we know who the Women's Intercontinental Champion is, it doesn't matter. We have to get through tonight to figure out what happens on the other side. I know you understand what I'm saying.
She's too goddamn buff.
We'll figure it out.
Like I said, I'm not going to the back of the line.
Hey, Pierce! I want AJ! Enough of that! You either gonna come in here and complain, huh? You gonna come to the boss and complain a little bit about what happened? Come on, me and you. Me and you. What are you gonna complain? Or are you gonna stand there like a little bitch? Pierce, I want him! Next week! Yeah, AJ. I'm gonna take his head off. Next week it's official.
It's not just her saying it.
Well, it really isn't just her saying it. Becky Lynch, called by a number of publications, is the greatest female
Yo, that fit is
WWE
trash.
history. But again, Styles, Gunther, next week, Dusseldorf, Germany on Raw.
Dusseldorf.
Really massive matchup headed your way.
And her opponent from Sacramento, California, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Maxine TyBrezzy.
MD, my dick? What the fuck? Is he supposed to go there?
Pertaining to Carmelo Hayes making his first defense of his newly won United States Championship. About how your mentality tends to change when you're defending gold as opposed to trying to win it. I'm very curious to see what Maxine brings to the table, or if she's a little too caught up in enjoying her newfound glory.
She already has run title defense.
Her teeth is kind of like weird. It's like my shit.
Maxine, no doubt, over the last year, she's
That's not good.
She is the Intercontinental Champion. But this is a different atmosphere here tonight, Corey.
Not Rod Zapata. What's this nigga name?
This is Center in Brooklyn. This is the new year, the second year of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and big-time Bex is built for these moments.
Could you help jog my memory a little bit? I seem to remember a bit of a high-profile matchup at a certain biggest event of the year that Becky Lynch emerged victorious from in the greater New York area. Am I wrong?
Indeed. And here we go now. Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree locking things up for the Intercontinental Championship. Becky did want me to tell the world that her gear tonight is inspired by Star Trek Starfleet, that show she'll be starring in later this month. She said big-time movie star. It's actually a TV show, Beck, but we get it.
Could always be a spin-off. They could give Bex her own movie.
If she wins the title tonight, the sky's the limit, I guess.
Hooker and Shatner together. I'm sure he's still kicking around somewhere.
Again, here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Look at this, Maxine looking for the ankle lock, and Becky makes it to the ropes. Breaker Punk in our main event tonight for the world title. As Becky Lynch is trying to solve the puzzle that is Maxine, and I say that because Dupree is 3-1, Corey, in her career in one-on-one matches with Becky.
I think we could chalk a lot of that up to the fact that Becky Lynch does have an ego. It's well earned, but Becky believes that Maxine's beneath her, that Maxine doesn't have the talent to even be in the same ring as she does, and Maxine has used that as fuel to prove Becky wrong on more than one occasion.
Well, Maxine beat her back in November for the title. Becky likes to complain and say it was all AJ Lee's fault, but the bottom line is she doesn't have the gold anymore. Becky with a cheap shot there.
Well, could you imagine? I mean, you're talking about Star Trek, a TV show. If Becky wins the Intercontinental Championship, why wouldn't they give her her own movie? Hell, I'd give her her own planet.
And Becky now. Oh, Maxine with a bench press and out the right hands to Becky Lynch. What does Maxine need to do tonight, Corey, to keep the championship?
I'm going to say stay the course. I think Maxine has added a new wrinkle to her game pretty regularly. We know she's trained extensively in the dungeon alongside Natalya.
Great move by Maxine. The fan of fate lands on the floor. Becky Lynch now. Oh, by Maxine. The Intercontinental Champion in control. Can she keep it up against Becky Lynch?
Let's get ready to DoorDash! Oh, the pie has been delivered straight to the face! Hope he likes it sunny side up. And flour and we get a cake. Here he comes. Ooh, ice cold. That's what I call a snackdown! Here's a man who got exactly what he ordered. When the bell rings, DoorDash is here.
Zepbound may market your weight loss journey. Once weekly, Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Ask your healthcare provider about once weekly Zepbound and check your coverage today at Zepbound.com.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. On original, thin, or New York style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
From the outside looking in, it seems simple. Seize the cash, count it, and turn it in. On the inside, it's different.
Is that real? That's a $20 million ring.
Don't trust anyone.
You gotta move this money up. All I know is what we do right now and who we talk to matters.
You want to steal this rip? Just say it out loud.
You a snitch, Mike. This is my crime scene. Let me run it.
They just gonna take the money?
Were you and Captain Deleuze close? They're not going anywhere without me. You're not giving orders. I don't trust you right now, and that's a problem.
You should just take whatever money you want and walk away. Before this goes really bad for all of us.
Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer on Maxine, who's trying to block. Great move, turning this into a pinning combination here. And a kick out by Becky at 2. Again, Maxine just a step ahead of Becky Lynch as she delivers the big boot.
And kudos to Maxine. Again, she continues to improve even as a reigning champion, but that's what you've got to do in this day and age in WWE. Especially when you're at the top of the mountain, you realize you are a walking target. And if you're not improving, everyone that's coming after you certainly is.
Can you imagine if Becky does not win tonight, the meltdown that's going to happen here in New York?
Shudder to think. Big right hand, IB3 answered by the challenger Lynch.
Maxine and Becky standing toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. This is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Uh-oh. I don't know what Lynch just unlocked inside Maxine, but it ain't good.
And Maxine with a couple of clotheslines, and the Intercontinental Champion now. Switching into a higher gear. Flash in the corner. And special suplex. And a kip up by Maxine. And she just goes leaps and bounds every week.
What impresses me the most is Maxine's ability to maintain focus while still feeding off the energy of the fans.
That running knee caught Becky. And now Maxine looking to put this one away. That was
I'm not entirely sure what that was. I don't know if that was something she learned.
Oh, that'll stun Becky. Big kick to the jaw. Cover. And a kick out by Lynch. I just think Becky's so discombobulated, no matter what Maxine did, it would have stunned her.
That would be the case, but now the champion on the top turnbuckle.
So Maxine winning the cross body. She's got to roll through now. And again, Becky just caught her.
That cross body is what...
Oh, nice takedown. Maxine going to turn things into an angle lock here.
And this is what Becky needed to avoid.
Becky got caught. Middle of the ring now with Becky. Got to try to make it to the ropes or at least counter this thing. Dragging herself to the rope, that'll force a break.
You can see the desperation in the eyes of the man. But a veteran move, luring Maxine in. And now Lynch once again from the middle turnbuckle.
The leg drop, Maxine moves out of harm's way. Becky may have hurt her knee. Roll up now by Maxine. Stacks the shoulders, kick at it too. Maxine again going for the ankle lock.
This is dungeon time for sure. Not releasing the leg after the schoolboy attempt, and now the ankle lock once again cinched in.
And again, Becky Lynch able to counter and try to...
Becky was the disarmer.
Looking for the disarmer here. Used the armbar earlier now.
It's in.
Blocked in. And great counter by Maxine. The ankle lock now. Becky sends Maxine out to the apron as she looks to regroup.
Maxine with a shot to the abdomen of Becky Lynch. Now the champion once again on the top turnbuckle, but caught by the challenger Lynch.
Becky seems to be favoring her knee. And she heads up now to the second rope. And both of these women hammering away. Becky now, superplex. Oh, DDT.
That could do it for the championship.
Becky cover, hooks the leg. Maxine kicks out at 2.
Take another look at this DDT from the man, spiking the champion right on the crown of her skull. But kudos to Dupree for digging down deep enough to survive.
We asked the question about frustration. It looks like Becky Lynch may be questioning herself now. Can she put Maxine Dupree away? Becky looking for the manhandle slam. Dupree able to counter at least momentarily. Knees now buried in the midsection by the challenger. Went for the manhandle slam again. Dupree misses with the boot. Becky Lynch now. Back suplex delivered to Maxine. Becky quickly to the cover. Is it enough for to win the championship and a kick out?
If nothing else, we are seeing an overabundance of guts tonight from the champion Maxine Dupree. She is taking every shot that the man dishes out and continues to come back for more.
Now Becky Lynch looking for an ankle lock of her own on Maxine Dupree. Maxine now suffering. The champion in trouble. Able to send Becky into the corner.
You know how much Lynch would love to make Maxine submit.
German suplex by Maxine.
She was looking for.
Dupree now. Top rope. Cross body. Lateral press. Hooks the leg. To retain. Becky kicks it too.
But Dupree can't allow herself to get frustrated now. Not at this juncture of the matchup as we take another look at Maxine utilizing the same maneuver that won her the championship to begin with. The classic crossbody block from the top. But Lynch was able to survive tonight. Maxine hung across the top rope. Lynch now trying to make her way to the top turnbuckle.
And Maxine catches her there with a right hand. Both women fighting high above the ring with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Becky able to slip underneath. Got Maxine in trouble here. Maxine trying to hang on.
Like Maxine, wow, picking the ankle.
Maxine picked the ankle. Into the ankle lock on Lynch. Lynch is in trouble.
Nima certainly did not come to play tonight.
Neither did Malik.
Nima certainly did not come to play tonight.
Neither did Malik.
Wait, what?
Now, how's the rope? Shoulders are down. Becky just stole the championship. Here is your winner, the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
Just trying to snap.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks the biggest match in this man's career. Looking to win the World Heavyweight title for the first time ever versus CM Punk tonight.
But before we get there, there's another champion in the house. The Women's World Champion, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, is live in Brooklyn next. I don't think the Creed brothers are going to figure out how to operate that.
She has some fat ass titties. Oh my God.
Unreal gave audiences an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look at WWE Now. Season 2 is coming to Netflix, featuring Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and many more. WWE Unreal Season 2 premieres on January 20th. That's 2 weeks from tomorrow, only on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek.
Sorry to disappoint everyone, but I'm not a fan of this show. I grew up in an era where you defended the secrecy of this business. That's how you earn our living.
I agree with Paul Heyman.
Several months, we just keep raising the stakes until we get to SummerSlam. No days off here.
Seth freaking Rollins.
If we can make people believe that Seth is injured,
That's where the magic happens.
Lying to my friends and family?
That guilt is always hard. My daughter, she says, I told Miss Joy that you had a pretend boo-boo. I said, no, Rude, you can't do that.
Truth texted me and said I got let go.
We were all confused. This isn't real.
There was a lot that happened that led us to literally walk out.
I haven't felt fear like that in a long time. Along the way, you're building up these storylines. The challenge is monumental.
Oh, when you're in this world and you're always wanting to be on top, you have to feel like you're always fighting something.
Can you see like there's an indent? This is like my 7th broken nose. 5th broken nose maybe?
I will take any risk to become a superstar.
Every day I work hard for this.
When the crutches drop. It was a beautiful thing. It's a great thing to see.
It is the critically acclaimed documentary series WWE Unreal, of a behind-the-scenes, unfiltered look at WWE. And it's coming back 2 weeks from tomorrow, Season 2, WWE Unreal on Netflix.
Please hit my music! Right where the Usos belong, in the tag division. Well, at least Jay.
Jimmy and Jey Uso with tag team gold.
The historic win last week, defeating AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to once again win tag team gold.
Is that Brooklyn?
This is the very first Raw of the new year with the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, baby. Come on with it. Come on with it. AJ Styles, Dragon Lee. We appreciate that fight last week, Goose. We appreciate that war last week, Goose. But that was last week. That was last year. That was last week. That was last year. Hey, for this year, this year is the year of the Usos. Yeah, 2026. This is a warning shot to every tag team in the game. Bow! Run up and get done boost and find out. Come on. Hey, standing right in front of you. Come on. Where that camera at? Standing right in front of you is the best tag team in the game. Anybody that wants some, anybody that want to run up, please, we'll be waiting right here. Until then, others make
Who the fuck?
We make history. Usos Anonymous for victory. Come on. Hey, we're going to be on Monday Night Raw. You know where to find us. Until then, you know the rest. 4 letters. 1 word. Usos!
Hey, somebody behind him was not fucking with him. Hello, where he at?
Be on Monday Night Raw. You know where to find us. Until then, you know the rest. 4 letters. 1 word. Usos!
Oh, that was a security guard. That's why he didn't give a fuck.
Champion for 108 days as of today. Please welcome La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer.
Why is she wearing a boot? Where's the other one?
You know, Corey, we noticed it earlier on, but you can see it clearly now. Stephanie Vaquer in a walking boot on her left leg. That is because she suffered an ankle injury in last week's title events in the triple threat match, defending her world championship.
Well, certainly an unfortunate turn of events for La Primera. But Stephanie Vaquer will soldier through the pain. The gold on her shoulder means that much to the Dark Angel.
Yeah, it was quite the 2025 for this young woman who won the Battle Royal back in July at the Women's Evolution, would go on to win the World Championship at WrestlePalooza, successfully had a champion versus champions battle in Australia at Crown Jewel. What a year for La Primera.
Stephanie, what a year you had in 2025. You successfully defended this championship 3 times, including last week. But I think the question on everyone's mind here in Brooklyn is what now?
2025 was amazing.
Amazing.
4 titles. My debut on Raw, Evolution, Royal Rumble, the list is long. The most important, my biggest dream. I became WWE Women's World Champion.
She gotta figure that English out.
Universo WWE, gracias. Thank you for believing in me.
Somebody finna come
La
beat her
semana
ass in.
pasada terminé el mejor año de mi vida derrotando a dos grandes oponentes, Nikki Bella y Raquel Rodríguez. Ellas ahora saben quién es la primera. 2025 me convertí en campeona. 2026 les voy a seguir recordando a todos. El nombre de la campeona es Stephanie Baker. And this will not stop me. I want more. I want everyone. Voy a demostrar que soy la mejor luchadora del planeta.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your Women's World Champion.
A determined Stephanie Baker saying that no injury will stop her from making sure the world knows she's
Raquel Rodriguez behind, ambushing Baker. Raquel Rodriguez now pounding away on the champion, the injured champion. Raquel has made it very clear, Corey, she wants to be champ. She wasn't pinned to the top. And now attacking the injured ankle. Raquel Rodriguez attacking the injured ankle of the champion.
I understand wanting to be champion, but this is ridiculous. Rodriguez is trying to end her career.
Stephanie's helpless.
Oh my God, oh my God.
The Tejano bomb. And now Raquel.
Not done yet.
Oh no. Somebody get out here and help her. Stephanie's defenseless here. And again, the attack right on the injured ankle.
This is too far.
It's going to get ugly.
It's one thing to try to get yourself a championship match. It's one thing to get the champ's attention.
Get in there. She got to break her damn leg.
Absolutely heinous attack by Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, no mercy, no remorse shown for the injured champion. Somebody's hurt.
Was he trying to grab some ass? Okay.
Let's get ready to DoorDash! I believe what I'm seeing. Full contact delivery right there. No, it's not just me, amiga. Oh, call an official. Say hello to his little wing. What the ramen? I hope he added extra napkins to his order. He's got this bite in the bag.
When the bell rings, DoorDash is here.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like a million options, and you deserve something you love. At Car Gurus, we get it. As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure your big deal is the best deal.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking,
Man, they get hit in the face again and didn't know it.
Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year, like 11 months early, which takes you from the worst ever to the best ever. You already f***ed up, right? What do you have to lose? Look, I realize this pitch may not work.
Hey guys, get a Little Caesars pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
You get a pizza. You get a pizza.
We all get pizza.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. For me, the goal is always the climb. It will be the biggest urban free solo climb ever. And being scared doesn't really matter. The only thing you have to worry about is not falling off.
I want to send a very special thank you to Slim Shady himself, Eminem, for Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD, the official theme song of Monday Night Raw.
Well, moments ago, Stephanie McCare clearly injured with a walking boot on her ankle. Was assaulted from behind by Raquel Rodriguez in just a remorseless ambush.
Stephanie declaring that an injury would not stop her. Unfortunately for La Primera, Raquel Rodriguez might be what stops the women's world champion. An absolutely vicious, heinous assault. Exclamated by this. A Tejana bomb to the women's world champion in the center of the ring. You can see the agony etched on Vaquer's face.
Oh my God! Fuck out!
I will fine you until you got nothing left. Get out. You're done. You're done. Let's go. Shane, get her out of my building. Let's go. Medics! Get off your ass. Let's go.
Get her to the trainer's room, for God's sake. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this Stranger Things edition of Monday Night Raw, live from Brooklyn, New York, on Netflix, is presented by DoorDash. I'll tell you, Raquel Rodriguez is absolutely snapped.
Again, there's a fine line between pleading your case and doing something completely unnecessary and over the line, which is exactly what Rodriguez did tonight.
I want to switch gears now and talk about the brewing situation between Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, his newfound ally in the division. Let's take you back to last week's matchup between Austin Theory of the division and Rey Mysterio.
Theory testing his skills against the Hall of Famer as Mysterio dialed up the 619. The Maverick would hit the scene. Logan Paul forcing a disqualification, but Theory and Paul laying waste to Mysterio until a friendly face in the form of Penta would come to the aid of the Lucha Libre legend Rey Mysterio. Penta and Rey working in unison to topple the members of the Vision, bound by a strong tradition of Lucha Libre and respect for Rey Mysterio.
You've come a long way, and I know, trust me, you will be champion again. Este año va a ser mío, y le prometo a toda mi gente que de nuevo volverá a tener un campeonato. Por lo tanto, ahora sí, AJ, pero, hey, thank you, gracias siempre por estar tu tiempo conmigo, hermano. Nos vemos.
Hey, Reycito. ¿Cómo estamos? Primero, feliz año, Rey.
Damn, this Mexican day on Monday Night Raw, ain't it? Monday Night Mexicans.
Because I saw what the Vision has been doing on Raw. That's why I become partner. Porque no
voy a permitir que ese payaso de Logan Paul y el pendejo de Austin Theory te falten el respeto a ti, a la lucha libre, porque tú eres el mejor de todos los tiempos, Rey. No sabes qué paro te hiciste, Penta, eh. Gracias por ponerte pilas and having my back. You know, I've been dealing with these two pendejos, Logan and Austin, for a few weeks now. I knew you would have my back. And you, Penta, only you, solo tú, understand the tradition, honor, and respect of lucha libre. Everything the Vision wants to destroy. Ray, listen. Anytime you need me, I'll be here for you. Settle!
The former Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria accompanied by Bayley tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Bayley. From Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
And look who's joining us at ringside, our friend, the great L. Duncan, the host of Skyscraper Live, only on Netflix, January 23rd.
One of the best seats in the house, and it looks like the WWE Championship has been overtaken by Stranger Things. Can you believe it, Cole? I felt like this day would never come.
Been almost 7 months.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, representing the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan.
I gotta be honest, Cole, Liv Morgan's hotter than BB Cates. That was a dated reference for you.
Well, I know, that was like my crush.
I know, back when you were in the 10-speed gang.
On the green machine. Nonetheless, Liv Morgan, this is nearly 7 months of action. She was out with a shoulder injury, but she is back now. A lot of whispers running around in the back that Liv's trying to take control once again of the Judgment Day, and some people aren't happy.
Oh my God, Cole, how many times I gotta tell you, quit reading the internet. Liv Morgan simply wants to restore the Judgment Day to its past glory, where there was gold all over the clubhouse.
So Lyra Valkyria, the former Intercontinental Champion, Tag Champ, NXT Champ, against the former two-time World Champ, Liv Morgan, one-on-one here tonight. So you got to wonder if Liv's going to be a bit rusty after missing so many months of action.
What a mouth breather type take on things, Michael Cole. This is Liv Morgan, a former women's world champion. Sure, she missed a little action, but she looks fantastic. She's in the best shape of her career.
I never said she wasn't. I like how you just put words in my mouth. And here's Lyra now with a big fist to the midsection. Valkyria with a clothesline.
We're in the upside down, Cole. Anything goes. I think I made up a word. I said exclamated earlier. I don't even think that's a real word.
Lyra Valkyria, I make up stuff every week. Lyra Valkyria was so excited. I talked to her earlier today. First time she's ever competed in New York City. Here at the sold-out Barclays Center in Brooklyn, over 14,000 strong, and Lyra has Liv Morgan reeling early.
Her favorite thing about New York is the pigeons. Northern Lights suplex.
Woo! And Roxanne Perez looks on.
Oh, my!
At ringside. You know, we told this story a couple of weeks back, the fact that Roxanne Perez was really nervous when Liv Morgan returned, but she is so happy with the way that Liv has accepted her into the Judgment Day.
Liv is a natural-born leader. Liv has grown into a leader here in WWE. She paid her dues. She worked her way from the bottom all the way to the top. And now Liv's one of the biggest stars in the game.
Well, here's an idea. Maybe she should go talk to Raquel Rodriguez. Calm her down. And now Lyra driven into the steel steps by Liv Morgan. And there's that mean streak. Liv in control.
Star Search, the world's greatest talent competition. Welcome Beyonce, Kevin James, Britney Spears,
launched the greatest stars of our time is back. Live only on Netflix. The brand new Star Search. The next great star will be discovered.
In postseason football, you need to find that extra gear. Playoff mode. For Carl, playoff mode is exactly how football feels on the inside. Deb's team has been out of it since week 6, but in playoff mode, she's in on every drive. It's time to flip the switch. Playoff mode, only on FanDuel. More boosts and rewards all postseason long.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free! Now stop focusing on that block of fire-breasted flower package, Frank!
4 foot long's free. Fudge the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
I wish we could actually catch up.
Whoa, you have a genie? Actually, I'm her. That's better. Now you can actually catch up over new DiGiorno wood-fired style pizza. Right from your oven. Perfectly crispy and airy crust you thought you could only get at a restaurant. Hey, we'll have to chase down that friend who always says he'll pay you back later. It's not delivery. It's new DiGiorno wood-fired style pizza.
Taxes was chasing updates and getting nowhere. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you.
Break the walls down!
Chasing this feeling.
Break down the walls of Jericho.
Intuit TurboTax.
Hear that?
Break the walls down!
But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out.
Break the walls down!
Tickets on sale now.
Liv Morgan has looked sharp in her return to the ring after nearly 7 months, but Lyra Valkyria is battling back in front of a sold-out crowd at Barclays Center in Brooklyn tonight.
Lyra had the awareness that Maxine Dupree lacked earlier in the night, realizing her shoulders were down while applying the submission.
Oh, both women down center of the ring. And if you're just joining us, Becky Lynch is the brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion, also new tag champs tonight. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky knocking off the Kabuki Warriors.
Still to come, the World Heavyweight title on the line. CM Punk defends against Braun Breaker of the Vision.
And Morgan, who has returned to bring the glory back to the Judgment Day. Ooh, we're falling on tough times as of late. The injuries to J.D. McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. Raquel Rodriguez has gone off the deep end tonight. And now look at Lyra. And Liv Morgan with a right hand. Wow.
Lyra answers.
Forearm of her own. Back elbow.
Don't you mess with me, Liv, you hear me?
Yeah, we're getting fired up. Liv Morgan, uh-oh. Looked like she's going for Oblivion. Uh-oh. Belly pocket trash as Lyra sends Morgan flying across the ring.
Lyra walking the ropes. Tornado DDT.
Lyra still has not unlocked her grasp on Morgan. And Lyra now looking for... Oh, down goes Liv Morgan. Cover, hooks the leg. Look at the bridge now. And a kick out by Morgan at 2.
Very well executed Fisherman Buster by Lyra Valkyria. Nice bridge afterward, but Liv Morgan with a little too much left in the tank.
Lyra now with Liv up on her shoulders. Liv fighting out of this though.
They still going?
Yeah. Shoulders down. Lyra almost got caught. Now she turns it into a pinning combination, and Morgan now kicks it two. Looks to gain the upper hand on Valkyria.
It's the ruthlessness that sets Liv Morgan apart from so many of these vicious 12-6 elbows right on the side of Lyra's chin. Oh my goodness.
And now Lyra will live up on her shoulders yet again.
Over Nightwing.
Oh, wow! What a counter by Liv! Lyra could be out. Hook of the leg for Morgan. And a kick out by Valkyria.
He wearing some D Roses. I know those shoes. Wait, no, them ain't D Rose. Are them Damian Lillard shoes?
Take another look at this. Lyra ostensibly thinking about Nightwing, but instead gets two knees in the grill.
Are those not D Roses?
Now Liv building momentum with a couple of kicks. Missed with that one though. Valkyria able to duck underneath, kick of her own to the midsection. Here comes Valkyria. Oh, this now. Morgan drew the official. Roxanne Perez took advantage. What a move by Morgan. As she drew the official Eddie Arango to her and allowed Perez to dump Valkyria out of the ring and out. Into a slap by Roxanne. And Roxanne says, Bill, over the barricade into the timekeeper's area.
Everything's coming up, Roxy.
And out there.
Oh no.
Their belly snapped. Bailey's lost it.
Get out of here, Roxanne.
Their belly now in pursuit. Meanwhile, the match continues. Liv on the way in.
Got him.
Morgan wins.
All right. No more Spanish and no more women for the rest of the show. That's it. Give me main eventers now. Give me main eventers, buddy.
Back to action, Liv.
Despite all the shenanigans, Liv Morgan shines in her return to the ring in Monday Night Raw. Congratulations to Liv Morgan. Let's head back now to Jackie Redmond.
Well, thank you so much. I'm backstage with CM Punk. Punk, there are some people who believe one spear tonight and we have a new champion. How are you preparing for Braun Breaker and everything that he comes with?
You know, everybody's got an opinion. And they would obviously much rather talk about me, because if they talk about themselves, nobody's going to pay attention. 1, 2, 3 spear. Okay, spear 1, 2, 3, whatever it is in Steiner math. It doesn't really matter to me. If I'm the underdog, that means you underestimate me. And that means GTS, you're going for a nap. I don't care who it is. It could be you. It could be you. Tonight it's Braun.
Well, he's the best in this world. CM Punk, the second sitting saint, the current world heavyweight champion. He takes on the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker in the biggest match of his career, looking for his first world title. It's our main event. Punk Breaker live tonight.
Star Search, the world's greatest talent competition. Welcome Beyonce, Kevin James, Britney Spears.
The show that launched
Kevin
the greatest
James.
stars of our time is back. Live only on Netflix.
What the fuck is it? Dancing with the Stars?
The next great star will be discovered.
Star Search.
Here's to the South that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
Yeah, that's
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Try Insurify. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to Insurify.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating the rhythm to the world you've created.
Man, it up.
But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Everyone's got to tell.
Damn, Tanahashi fat as hell.
It's anyone's game.
Hiroshi Tanahashi has officially retired at Wrestle Kingdom 20. I could not stay up all of Wrestle Kingdom. I fell asleep. Woke up, I watched the match. This was kind of insane for a guy his age with no knees to do. Min Okada went 30 plus minutes.
New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is 29-year-old 6-year-old is the U30, the under 30 years of age champion with New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is Hiroshi Tanahashi. Wednesday, K-pop Demon Hunters, Bridgerton, and so much more. WWE fans are at the Raw watch party from Netflix Bites, a full-service restaurant located inside of Netflix House, alongside WWE superstars Damian Priest and B-Fab.
And Damian Priest there reacting to his terror twin, Rhea Ripley, winning the tag team titles with Io Sky earlier tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from our main event, Braun Breaker versus CM Punk for the world title. But first, I want to take you back to a confrontation earlier tonight between the ring general Gunther and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I'm the greatest wrestler in this company right now. And that includes you. What is little AJ gonna do about it?
The ring general may have pushed the phenomenal one just a little too far. Two of the best in-ring technicians of all time will collide next week. AJ Styles one-on-one with the ring general Gunther for the first time ever on Raw.
And we want to remind all of you that Raw is in Germany next week, Düsseldorf, Germany, so we have a very special start time for Monday Night Raw. It's 8 o'clock in Germany. However, in the States, Monday Night Raw will be live at 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. on the West Coast. And I want to remind everyone that SmackDown this coming Friday will be at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, as Cody Rhodes defends the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre in a 3 stages match.
Yeah, this show is kind of boring.
We could be on the precipice of the coronation of a new king on Monday Night Raw. The badass Braun Breaker, a young man who was born for this, who was bred for this, a high-octane competitor like we've never seen. But he's taken on the best in the world champ, the title on the line. Live next.
It's time for a new world.
Help me find him. Kill him.
You are going to help me. One last time.
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling, hey! So I got this job. I got your pizza. Hey! Brady's back. Pizza. Hey! The goat?
Because I don't want you to see me differently. But the truth is, I am different. I just pretended like I wasn't because I didn't want to be. I wanted to be like everyone else. I wanted to be like my friends, and I am like you. I'm like you in almost every way. We like playing D&D late into the night, and we like that old person smell in Mike's basement, and we like biking to Melvaults for malted milkshakes, and we like getting lost in the woods, and getting lost in family video, and arguing about what to rent, and settling on Holy Grail for the millionth time, and we like milk duds in our popcorn with extra butter, and we like drinking Coke with Pop Rocks, and Pete Martin, and Lucky Charms, and
holy shit! I'm finna dislike this shit.
I don't like girls. I don't like girls. I mean, I do, just not like you guys do. And I had this crush on someone, even though I know they're not like me. But then I realized he's just my Tammy, and by Tammy I mean it was never about him. It was about me, and today Vecna showed me what are just legs wrong drifted, and I know not those. Or me. Because I don't.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, right, okay. What's that? It's nothing. It's just this painting I've been working on. Cool. Really, bitch. Can I show you something? Tucci commissioned it, basically. I mean, shit. Yeah. This is amazing. Did you paint this? Yeah. I mean, Al asked me to. She commissioned it, basically. I mean, she told me what to draw. Anyway, my point is, see how you're leading us here? You're guiding the whole party, inspiring us. That's what you do. And see your coat of arms here? It's a heart. And I know it's sort of on the nose, but that's what holds this whole party together. Heart. Because, I mean... Okay, you guys,
WWE Raw is brought to you by DoorDash, your door to more. Let's head to Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds. Representing the Vision, Braun Breaker! And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in for 218 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion!
And Corey, the mind games have already begun. CM Punk wearing a varsity jacket to the ring tonight.
Of course, a reference to the father of Braun Breaker, the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner, infamously a member of the Wrestling Varsity Club, wore a very similar jacket. CM Punk's eyes tell the story. Notice since the minute Punk came out of the entrance, he has not broken his gaze on his challenge.
This is the reality of the situation for the champion, CM Punk. He is in the ring tonight with a man who is younger, a man who is bigger, a man who is faster, a man who is stronger, a man who's more powerful in Braun Breaker. So with all that said, how does Punk survive?
CM Punk is entering this matchup knowing full well he is physically outgunned. Never a situation you want to find yourself in as a defending champion, but what Punk does have on his side is experience. Punk needs to rely on that. He can be cagey, he can get crafty, and he can try to exploit Braun Breaker's inexperience.
Side headlock by Punk to start things off tonight. A nice takedown by Punk. And Breaker will turn it into a head scissor momentarily. And again, a headlock. This is the first time ever these two men have gone one-on-one. However, they have some history. Punk did beat Breaker in a gauntlet match a number of months back to earn a world championship opportunity. And let's not forget what happened inside War Games.
Maybe true. CM Punk has encountered Braun Breaker before, but not this Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is getting so much hype because a superstar like him only comes along once in a blue moon. A superstar who has the aptitude that Breaker does. Not only the physical tools, but the mental aspect. And the fact that Breaker's been able to sit under the learning tree of Paul Heyman as long as he has could be the difference maker.
So my question being is, Breaker did pin Punk inside the War Games cage. Does that come into play at all tonight?
Honestly, in my opinion, no. I think CM Punk was embarrassed to a degree. I think Punk maybe has a little more respect for Braun Breaker than he would have had that not happen. But Punk is looking at this as a brand new, fresh matchup. CM Punk knows what he doesn't know about Braun Breaker.
And Breaker now pinned into the ropes by Punk.
Oh, look at that
mount Breaker, and there's the power of Braun Breaker.
The dogs are out in Brooklyn tonight.
Breaker in control.
Sometimes the universe shows you a sign. Look at you. Even when you're not looking, it finds you. So go on. All you gotta do is ask.
Whoa, you have a genie? Actually, I'm hurt. These videos are funded in part by YouTube memberships. Join. Now you can actually catch up over new DiGiorno wood-fired style pizza, right from your oven. Perfectly crispy and airy crust you thought you could only get at a restaurant. And you'll have to chase down that friend who always says he'll pay you back later. It's not delivery. It's new DiGiorno wood-fired style pizza.
season long.
20 years until retirement. At this rate, it's probably going to be more like 40. Okay, way too long. Let's see how much you're spending. Download an app called Rocket. Oh, wow. I've got 3 DoorDash accounts. I totally got this. You know you can cancel those right in the app? Rocket Money has a clear dashboard that shows you all your income and expenses, helping you stay in control of your bills. It also shows you a list of all your subscriptions and how much you're paying, all in one place. Is this the best budgeting app? Yes. And it's called Rocket.
Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. On original, thin, or New York style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
It's me, Lucy.
Braun Breaker now in control of the world champion CM Punk as he seeks the first world title of his career. And this is moments ago, just the breakneck speed of Breaker.
We talk ad nauseum about the raw physical abilities of Braun Breaker. 23 miles per hour. Human beings aren't supposed to move that fast.
You know, Corey, I've sat in this chair for almost 30 years. I have only seen a handful of guys, actually 2, who have taken to the business at this level as quickly as Braun Breaker has.
Indulge me.
Number 1, Kurt Angle. Number 2, Brock Lesnar. That's the short list. I haven't seen anybody except those 2 get to this level this quickly in his career like Breaker has.
Look at this, Braun Breaker strengthened his case for being great already with a win over Punk tonight. Looking for the cover here.
Breaker, kick out by Punk.
Those are incredible compliments to be compared to 2 of the all-time greats, Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. But I agree with you. The aptitude Braun Breaker has shown for this business is second to none. He was quite literally born and bred to be in this position.
And he relishes it. He loves being a part of this. I mean, he stood toe-to-toe in the ring for a couple of weeks, face-to-face with CM Punk. Didn't show any fear. Didn't back down. And now again, Breaker just overpowering the champion here. Breaker knee right to the throat. And now mounts Punk. Punk has been able to throw very little offense tonight at Breaker.
This has been an extremely one-sided affair to this point. And again, I have no doubt in my mind CM Punk entered this matchup with a game plan, with a strategy to execute. But when you're dealing with somebody as explosive as Braun Breaker, it can be hard to execute your own plan.
Well, you also mentioned earlier, Punk's a veteran, right? He's shrewd, he's wise. He can wait Breaker out as long as he can survive this and hope that the younger Breaker makes a mistake.
Hypothetically, CM Punk can wait Breaker out. We haven't seen Braun Breaker really be dragged into the deep waters recently. And the guy's a physical freak of nature. We know CM Punk has a gas tank on him. Punk is not afraid to be in this ring for 20, 30, 40 minutes if need be. But nobody's tried to take Braun Breaker with him. How will he swing?
Well, that's the other thing about Breaker too, Corey, is stamina.
Who?
Right? I mean, for a man his size, the stamina he has is incredible. He could probably last just as long as Punk can.
It's entirely possible. We may get our answer tonight.
Punk trying to fight back as he makes it back to a vertical base. Headbutt by Punk. We're going to pull out all the stops here. Now he's got Breaker in position, maybe for a GTS. Breaker, though, able to avoid. There's the back suplex.
Breaker wisely going for another cover.
Isn't enough to win the championship. Punk's got to kick out at 2.
Now look, I'm sure Paul Heyman drilled it into Braun Breaker's head. If you get the chance, execute a cover. You can hear Heyman shouting motivation from the outside.
This is everything you work for. This night is for you. Again, Breaker's got to be careful here, though.
I agree. You can't become overconfident with somebody as crafty and experienced as CM Punk.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut, put the pedal to metal, and try to take out the champ, and then do your trash.
Uh-oh.
That just fired Punk up. Punk just got fired up after the trash talk by Breaker.
And that's what's made Punk one of the greats over the years, that intangible, that next gear, that championship gear.
Yeah, but every time Punk tries to rally here, Breaker is just able to shut him down.
Oh, wow!
Right on the bridge of the nose.
Nothing pretty about that.
I would think if you're Heyman and Breaker, you got to be very pleased with how this has gone so far.
I agree if you're Paul Heyman. If you're Braun Breaker, you're not allowed to be pleased until you've got gold.
Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Scooping Breaker up. Trying for a GTS again. Breaker almost made a critical error, but now Breaker with Punk on his shoulder. Oh, my goodness.
Gutbuster by the challenger.
For the win and for the title. Punk just gets the shoulder up.
And you can see CM Punk immediately gasping for air. Let's take another look. Launched into the sky by the challenger. Both of Braun Breaker's knees into the abdomen of the champion. And CM Punk just barely escapes.
And again, Corey, Breaker has been a step ahead of Punk at every point tonight. Oh my goodness. And Breaker's got that look in his eyes, and we may want to get out of the way here. We've seen Breaker when he's in this stalking mood.
Challenger is on the hunt. Here comes Braun Breaker.
And CM Punk meets him on a clothesline. Punk felt him coming, and Punk capitalized. Can the world champ fight his way back into this?
Let's get ready to DoorDash! Oh, the pie has been delivered straight to the face! Toby likes it sunny side up. And flour, and we get a cake. Here he comes. Ooh, ice cold. That's what I call a smackdown. Here's a man who got exactly what he ordered. When the bell rings, DoorDash is here.
Now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99 on original thin or New York style crust. All $9.99.
Baby, let me tell you something. You don't mean us no good and you on our page trying to interrupt our peace? You getting blocked off here. I blocked over 200 some accounts and I don't have time for your negativity. This
Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4th foot long's free. Expect this a little later.
This page is full of family awards.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that block of fire crystal flower breaking, Strange.
This might be the ugliest bit I ever seen. This bitch is ugly, nigga. Look at this shit. Ugh. What the fuck? Wait. Wait. No way that worked. Okay. Wait, what? No, what? Video is private? Fuck is the video private? Page source. Wow, so you can download privated videos.
Baby, let me tell you.
Alright, y'all. I think I may have found the ugliest bitch on the internet. No cap. What is this? Look at all them tattoos. I'm pretty sure she was at least average before this. She like a damn fool. If I had a daughter, which I pray to God I don't. If I had a daughter, I pray to God I don't, and she started getting face tats, chest tats, and all this shit right here, might just be gone. Might just be time to go on this on you, but no cap. Cause what is this? She looks so fucking stupid. Bitch, you look stupid.
Baby, let me tell you something.
And you sound ignorant already, nigga.
This is where the best in the world becomes comfortable.
Vintage Punk with that running knee in the corner.
Short arm clothesline by the champion. Down goes Braun Breaker. CM Punk looking to make the long climb to the high red district.
Off to the top rope, wasted little time doing it this time. And now, with Breaker prone, center of the ring. CM Punk with the elbow.
Punk can feel it.
Nighty-night time. No, Heyman now. Heyman on the apron, screaming at his former best friend.
Heyman lost his mind. Is he challenging Punk to a... Oh, no.
You were wondering. The Vision's here. Yasilla, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory as well.
But Punk is outnumbered drastically right now.
Yeah, but the Vision has to be careful. Breaker can ill afford a disqualification here. He drives Punk into the...
Uh-oh. It just got interesting.
A serious situation here. Austin Theory in the ring.
And out come the Wolves.
And a stop by Theory. Breaker into the cover, but there's no official. Reed sends Pack back into the ring. Cover. Punk kicks out at 2.
And now if you're Paul Heyman, you can start to panic. When your secret play didn't get the job done, now you can freak out, or you can let Oscilla run wild.
Uh-oh, we got some backup.
We know Penta wasn't about to stand by and let Rey Mysterio be disrespected. Dragon Lee!
Dragon Lee sets Fury in
Penta!
Penta's here!
Rey Mysterio! Oh, no.
Caught by Reed!
Oh, God, oh, God.
Penta and Dragon Lee! DDT!
Big Bronson Reed has been disposed of courtesy of this trio of luchadors.
Now Logan Paul and the rest of the division getting involved here. What a brawl underway outside the ring. Remember, Penta and Dragon Lee told Ray, we have your back. Division respects no one. And this fight spilling out in the Barclays Center.
This has effectively neutralized the numbers advantage for the Vision. Braun Breaker and CM Punk, the only two men in the ring.
Spirit Ref, break the walls down!
Spear time!
Breaker can taste it. Here it comes.
Into harm's way did Punk. Shoulder to the post. Punk. Go to sleep. Cover. Breaker kicked out at two. Somehow Braun Breaker kicked out at two.
Oh yeah, Jericho finna come out. Ah!
CM Punk a half a step ahead. Allows Breaker to run shoulder first into the post. Boom. Go to sleep. Good night, Braun Breaker. Ah!
Now Punk's got to be thinking, what do I got to do? I hit him with everything I got, and Breaker's still in it.
And this is where panic sets in for a champion. Whether it be CM Punk, whether it be any other champion on the roster, you don't want to find yourself here.
So what does Punk do now?
Uh-oh. Something to do with the ref.
A pile driver.
Oh my
God.
God.
Out of it though. Punk into the cover. Hook him away. On Braun. And a kick out again by Braun.
Come on. Break the walls down already. That's what I'm waiting on.
Is panicked. CM Punk is afraid. CM Punk can feel the World Heavyweight Championship slipping through his fingers right now.
Oh, he's going to have to hit another go to sleep to get it done.
Come on, I know he's coming out. He's got to be.
And now Punk with Breaker up on his shoulder.
Uh-oh. Ref bump. Coming soon.
CM Punk went to go to sleep. Breaker passes a bar into an armbar. Going to try to break the arm of the champion.
The Fujiwara armbar is cinched in tight.
Punk is writhing in pain. Is Punk going to tap out? Is Punk going to tap the Breaker? Punk Breaker wrestle. Winning combination. Breaker's got a kick out, but he still has it locked in. Armbar still locked in on Punk. And Punk in dire straits here.
There's an unimaginable amount of torque and pressure on the shoulder and elbow of CM Punk right now. If Breaker lifts his hips off the mat, he may snap CM Punk's arm in half.
Punk trying to survive, somehow has to roll through. And now Punk.
Anaconda Vice! Anaconda Vice!
Breaker! Is Breaker going to tap to the Vice? Punk's bread and butter here. The Anaconda Vice dropped in on Breaker.
This is how you take down a powerhouse like Braun Breaker. You cut off the wind.
Something's about to happen. They put the.
You put him to sleep this way.
Come on.
Breaker, though, trying to fight back, trying to fight out of it, trying to neutralize Punk. Now staring in the eyes of the champion. Breaker back to his feet.
ZCS.
Punk up. Braun Breaker with a gut buster again. And a clothesline. Cover. Punk stays in it.
Let's look at this again. A second massive gutbuster, followed up by a straight-up malicious Steiner line that nearly took Punk's head clean off his shoulder.
Ah! Oh, shit.
And now Braun Breaker says it's time for Punk to go nighty-night.
This would be the ultimate disrespect.
Kick out at one, goddamn.
Lifting Punk up on his shoulders. Went for the GTS. Punk able to pick the ankle. Drags Breaker back to the middle of the ring. And now Punk's got it locked in. STF. The STF is in on Breaker. Is Breaker to attack? Can he somehow hang on? Breaker trying to drag himself and Punk's body toward the rope to force a break. Breaker dragging himself.
And it is terrifying that after all the punishment Braun Breaker has endured, he still has the physical power to drag himself and Punk.
And Punk back in. And now Heyman again on the apron. Somebody get this fool off the apron.
And Oracle's feeling desperate, no doubt.
Punk's got to forget about the Oracle. Turn his attention back to Breaker. Uh-oh, he's finally going to get his hands on Paul. The temptation was too much for Punk. Down goes Heyman for the spear. And Breaker running out of the ring. Punk avoided the spear. And Punk now the suicide dive. And Breaker blasted him with a right.
And I don't know what impact was worse, Cole. The right hand of Braun Breaker or CM Punk landing face first on the mat on the outside of the ring.
Well, Breaker knocked Punk for a loop when he came through the second rope and hit him with that forearm. And Punk, I don't think he has any idea where he is. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. CM Punk versus Braun Breaker. And Corey, Punk has no idea where he is. He has no idea where Braun Breaker is. Punk is trying to get up on the table to try to get himself back on his feet, and he doesn't understand that Braun Breaker is climbing to the top rope. Punk, get out of the way! Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! Braun Breaker may have broken Punk in half.
There's no mayhem about it. Punk is done. Punk is out. If Braun can get him back in the ring, we've got a new champion.
Nigga, his shoe came off.
Over there in the corner, realizing that Breaker is moments away from being crowned world champion. Off the top of the ring with a flying clothesline through Punk, through the table. Straps her down. It's spear time. Punk though. Punk up. He intercepted. Punk intercepted Breaker.
I think Braun might be out already.
Punk for the GTS. Go to sleep. Cover. CM Punk retains the world title. Tonight from Braun Breaker. Well, we talked about it earlier, Corey. Punk needed one opening, and he capitalized.
CM Punk, the best in the world, is a survivor. What a battle. What an effort by the challenger.
The walls can still break down. They can still be broken down.
Young gun, that if you come at the king, you
face off.
Punk promised when he won the world championship again that it was going to be a long, long time before he let it go.
And CM Punk endured hell. Braun Breaker launching himself from the top turnbuckle through our announce table. Surely the end of CM Punk. But as Braun looked for that final spear, Punk had just enough wherewithal left to turn Braun Breaker's lights out with a pair of knee strikes. And somehow, against all odds, CM Punk retains.
CM Punk is still the best in the world. He's still the world heavyweight champion.
No Chris Jericho.